My neighbor built a fence overnight. He didn't realize he gave me part of his land. I bought my house 5 years ago. Quiet neighborhood. Nothing dramatic. Everyone mostly kept to themselves, except my neighbor Dan. Dan cared a lot about his lawn, like obsessively. He mowed twice a week, measured things, had string lines and stakes out all the time. He'd stare at the property line like he was guarding a border. We never had problems, but we never talked much either. Then one weekend, I left town to visit family. When I came back 3 days later, there was a brand new fence between our yards. 6 feet tall. Solid wood. The weird part was, it didn't look like it was on the property line. It was about 3 feet into his yard. At first I thought I was mistaken. Maybe I never noticed where the exact line was, but I checked my original survey from when I bought the house. And sure enough, the fence wasn't on the line. It was inside his property, meaning he had just voluntarily given up a strip of his own land. I didn't say anything. I figured maybe he did it on purpose. Months went by. He maintained the fence like it was the official boundary, mowed up to it, treated it like it had always been there. That 3 foot strip on my side of the fence slowly just became part of my yard. I mowed it, maintained it, used it. He never said a word. About 2 years later, he decided to sell his house. A new buyer came in and ordered a survey before closing. That's when everything blew up. The survey showed the fence was in the wrong place, by about 3 feet. The new buyer wanted the full property, which meant moving the fence. Dan came over to talk to me for the first time in years. He explained the situation and said he needed to move the fence to the correct property line. I told him he might want to talk to a lawyer first, because I already had. See, in my state, there's something called adverse possession. If someone openly uses land, maintains it, and treats it as their own for a certain number of years without dispute, they can gain legal ownership of it. He didn't believe me, until his real estate attorney confirmed it. By building that fence inside his own property and leaving it there for years without correcting it, he had effectively surrendered that portion of land. Legally, he couldn't just take it back. The sale of his house got delayed for months. Eventually, he had to disclose the adjusted property boundary. The new buyer accepted it. The fence stayed exactly where it was. To this day, that extra 3 foot strip is still part of my yard. Dan never spoke to me again after he moved out, all because of one fence he built overnight.